a nation that transformed from a struggling port into a thriving global hub in just a few decades. This remarkable journey is largely attributed to the visionary leadership of Lee Kwan Yew. He understood that to build a nation, one must first cultivate a strong sense of identity and purpose. Under his guidance, Singapore embraced multiculturalism, fostering unity among its diverse population. Lee's relentless pursuit of excellence led to groundbreaking policies in education and economic development, turning challenges into opportunities. He believed in the power of meritocracy, ensuring that every citizen had the chance to succeed based on their abilities. His unwavering commitment to integrity and transparency laid the foundation for a robust governance system, inspiring trust and confidence in the government. Lee Kwan Yew's legacy is not just in the skyscrapers that define Singapore's skyline, but in the spirit of resilience and innovation he instilled in its people. His story teaches us that with visionary leadership and a collective effort, we can overcome any obstacle and create a future filled with promise. The miracle recovery of Singapore is a testament to the country's resilience and ability to adapt to challenges. Here are some key milestones in Singapore's remarkable recovery. Post-World War II. After World War II, Singapore was left in ruins, with a population of just 2 million people. The city was occupied by British forces, and the economy was in shambles. Malayan Emergency, 1948-1960. In 1948, the Malayan Emergency broke out, with communist insurgents fighting against British colonial rule. Singapore was a key battleground, and the city suffered significant economic and social disruption. Independence and separation from Malaysia, 1965. On August 9, 1965, Singapore gained independence from Malaysia, but was left with a struggling economy and limited resources. Poverty and unemployment, 1960s, 1970s. In the 1960s and 1970s, Singapore faced widespread poverty and unemployment. The country's per capita GDP was just $510 in 1970. Singapore stands as a beacon of resilience and innovation. From a humble fishing village to a global financial hub, its journey is nothing short of remarkable. The secret? A relentless pursuit of excellence and an unwavering commitment to education and infrastructure. In just a few decades, Singapore transformed its economy through strategic planning and a focus on technology. The government fostered a business-friendly environment, attracting multinational corporations and nurturing local startups. This vibrant ecosystem has led to groundbreaking advancements in finance, biotech, and digital innovation. But it's not just about the economy. Singapore's diverse culture, where East meets West, fuels creativity and collaboration. The city-state is a melting pot of ideas, inspiring professionals to think outside the box and embrace change. As we look to the future, let Singapore remind us that with vision, determination, and unity, we can rise to any challenge and create a legacy of success. Lee Kwan Yew, the country's first prime minister, took office in 1959 and implemented a series of policies aimed at transforming Singapore into a modern, industrialized nation. Lee Kwan Yew's government invested heavily in industrialization and export-led growth. The country's economy grew rapidly, with GDP increasing by an average of 9% per annum from 1965 to 1990. In 1985, Singapore faced a severe financial crisis, which saw the value of the Singapore dollar plummet and the country's economy contract by 10%. In response to the crisis, the government implemented policies aimed at diversifying the economy, investing in new industries, and promoting tourism. The country's economy rebounded strongly, with GDP growth averaging 8% per annum from 1986 to 1999. In 2008, Singapore faced another major economic challenge, as the global financial crisis hit the country's export-driven economy. The government responded to the crisis by implementing a series of stimulus packages, investing in infrastructure development, and promoting innovation and entrepreneurship. The country's economy has since recovered strongly, with GDP growth averaging 3% per annum from 2009 to 2020. In the face of adversity, Singapore has demonstrated what true resilience looks like. From the depths of economic downturns to the heights of innovation, this city-state has transformed challenges into opportunities. By investing in technology and fostering a culture of continuous learning, Singapore has not only bounced back but has emerged stronger than ever. The government's proactive approach to business, coupled with a robust support system for startups, has created an environment where creativity thrives. This is a testament to the power of collaboration between public and private sectors, between local and global players. As business professionals, we can draw inspiration from Singapore's journey. It teaches us that with vision, adaptability, and a commitment to excellence, we too can navigate our own challenges and emerge victorious. Let's embrace change and strive for our own miracle recoveries. Some key statistics that illustrate Singapore's miracle recovery include GDP growth from $1 billion in 1960 to $350 billion in 2020. Per capita, GDP from $510 in 1970 to $64,000 in 2020. Unemployment rate from 12% in 1965 to less than 2% in 2020. Education level from only 20% of adults having a secondary education or higher in 1965 to over 90% today. Life expectancy from 55 years in 1960 to over 85 years today. Singapore's miracle recovery is a testament to the country's ability to adapt to challenges, invest in its people, and drive economic growth through innovation and entrepreneurship. Singapore's emergence as a successful nation has been shaped by a combination of challenges and opportunities. Here are some key lessons that can be learned from Singapore's experience. Challenges. Post-colonial transition. Singapore faced the challenge of transitioning from a colonial society to an independent nation. This required significant reforms and institution building. Economic transformation. Singapore's economy was initially based on primary production, but it had to undergo significant transformation to become a manufacturing and service-based economy. Limited resources. Singapore's small size and limited natural resources meant that it had to rely heavily on imports and foreign investment to drive economic growth. Population growth. Singapore's population grew rapidly, which put pressure on infrastructure, housing, and education systems. Corruption and governance. Singapore faced challenges related to corruption and governance, which required strong leadership and institutional reforms. Opportunities. Strategic location. Singapore's strategic location at the crossroads of Southeast Asia made it an attractive location for trade and investment. Skilled workforce. Singapore's highly educated and skilled workforce has been a key driver of economic growth and innovation. Investment in education. Singapore's investment in education has enabled the country to develop a highly skilled and adaptable workforce. Government support. The government's support for businesses, particularly through the creation of economic zones and the provision of infrastructure, has helped to attract foreign investment and drive economic growth. Innovation and entrepreneurship. Singapore's culture of innovation and entrepreneurship has enabled the country to develop a thriving startup ecosystem and create new industries. Lessons learned. Visionary leadership. The importance of visionary leadership in driving economic development and transformation. Strategic planning. The need for strategic planning and coordination to achieve national goals. Investment in human capital. The importance of investing in education, training, and skills development to build a competitive workforce. Good governance. The need for good governance, transparency, and accountability to build trust and attract investment. Adaptability and resilience. The importance of adaptability and resilience in responding to changing economic conditions and external shocks. Diversification. The need for diversification of the economy to reduce dependence on any one sector or industry. Infrastructure development. The importance of investing in infrastructure development to support economic growth and attract foreign investment. Key takeaways. Singapore's emergence as a successful nation is a testament to the power of visionary leadership, strategic planning, and good governance. The country's ability to transform its economy and adapt to changing circumstances has been crucial to its success. Investing in human capital, education, and skills development has been a key driver of economic growth and competitiveness. Diversification of the economy, infrastructure development, and innovation have also been important factors in Singapore's success. Overall, Singapore's experience provides valuable lessons for other countries seeking to drive economic growth, development, and transformation. Lee Kwan Yew's determination transformed Singapore from a struggling port city into a thriving global hub. Imagine a young leader faced with immense challenges, political instability, economic uncertainty, and a diverse population. Yet, he saw potential where others saw obstacles. His relentless pursuit of progress was fueled by a vision, a united, prosperous Singapore. He believed in hard work, discipline, and the power of education. Under his leadership, policies were implemented that prioritized meritocracy and innovation. He wasn't afraid to make tough decisions, even if they were unpopular. This unwavering resolve inspired a nation to rise together, fostering a sense of identity and purpose. Lee Kwan Yew, the founding Prime Minister of Singapore, is widely regarded as one of the most inspiring and effective leaders of the 20th century. His leadership transformed Singapore from a poor, post-colonial nation to a modern, prosperous, and successful country. Here are some inspiring aspects of his leadership. Visionary thinking. Lee Kwan Yew had a clear and bold vision for Singapore's future. He saw the country's potential for growth and development and worked tirelessly to achieve it. Strong leadership. Lee Kwan Yew was known for his strong leadership style, which was characterized by decisiveness, discipline, and a willingness to make tough decisions. Strategic planning. He was a master strategist who planned carefully for the long-term development of Singapore. He identified key areas for growth, such as education, infrastructure, and industry, and invested heavily in them. Economic pragmatism. Lee Kwan Yew was a pragmatic leader who understood the importance of economic growth and development. He implemented policies that encouraged foreign investment, trade, and entrepreneurship, which helped to drive Singapore's economy. Investment in human capital. He recognized the importance of education and training in building a skilled and competitive workforce. He invested heavily in education and training programs, which helped to raise Singapore's human capital. Public-private partnerships. Lee Kwan Yew believed in the importance of public-private partnerships in driving economic growth and development. He worked closely with businesses and industries to attract investment and promote economic growth. Corruption-free governance. He was committed to creating a corruption-free government, which earned Singapore a reputation for transparency and accountability, resilience and adaptability. Lee Kwan Yew was a resilient leader who adapted to changing circumstances and challenges. He navigated Singapore through times of crisis, such as the 1960s Indonesia-Malaysia confrontation and the 1997 Asian financial crisis. Foreign policy pragmatism. He was a pragmatic leader who understood the importance of diplomacy in international relations. He built strong relationships with neighboring countries and maintained good relations with major world powers. Passion for nation building. Lee Kwan Yew was passionate about building a strong and prosperous nation. He inspired his people to work together towards a common goal, and his leadership helped to create a sense of national identity. Some inspiring quotes from Lee Kwan Yew. The key to success is not to be found in the absence of problems, but in the ability to handle them. A nation's greatness is not measured by its size or its wealth, but by its ability to shape its own destiny. If you want to achieve great things in life, you must be willing to take risks. The most important thing is not what you know, but what you can do. Lee Kwan Yew's legacy continues to inspire leaders and policymakers around the world. His vision for Singapore's development serves as a model for other countries seeking to achieve rapid economic growth and development. Lee Kwan Yew's legacy teaches us that determination, coupled with a clear vision, can change the course of history. His story is a reminder that with grit and perseverance, we too can overcome challenges and shape our future. What do you feel about the rise of Singapore and Lee Kwan Yew's leadership? Please comment. If you like the content, please share and subscribe to the Chronicles of Asia channel. Malay. Terima kasih. Mandarin. Gisheni. Tamil. Nandri. English. Thank you.